Welcome back to the Learning Studio, your go-to space for understanding the law that shapes our societies and our world. In today's episode of the Law Series, we're stepping beyond national borders to explore the legal rules that govern relationships between countries. International law. You can follow the full Law Series by clicking the playlist link in the video description below. What happens when two countries go to war? Who decides whether a refugee should be protected? How do we fight climate change or punish war crimes on a global scale? These aren't just political questions, they're legal ones. And international law is the framework that gives the world order, responsibility, and accountability. What is international law? International law is the body of rules and principles that regulate the conduct of states, international organizations, and increasingly that of individuals across national borders. It governs peace and war, trade and diplomacy, environmental treaties, maritime and space law, human rights and humanitarian efforts, refugee protection and migration, and even prosecution of genocide and war crimes. Unlike national law, there's no single world government to enforce it. Instead, international law relies on treaties, custom, moral authority, and international courts. Two main types of international law. Public international law focuses on the rights and duties of states and global organizations. Private international law, conflict of laws, solves legal disputes between private individuals or companies across borders, like cross-border contracts or marriages. Both are crucial in a globally connected world. Historical background. International law traces its roots to ancient diplomacy, but its modern structure began after the Peace of Westphalia, 1648, which introduced the concept of state sovereignty. It evolved significantly after the World Wars, with the formation of the League of Nations, followed by the United Nations and institutions like the International Court of Justice, ICJ, the International Criminal Court, ICC, the World Trade Organization, WTO, the Geneva Conventions and UN Charter. These bodies give life and legitimacy to international law in today's world. Famous case study, Nicaragua v. United States, ICJ 1986. In this landmark case, Nicaragua accused the U.S. of illegally supporting rebel forces and mining its harbors. The International Court of Justice ruled in favor of Nicaragua, stating the U.S. violated international law. Although the U.S. rejected the court's jurisdiction, the case became a global example of how even superpowers can be held accountable, at least in legal and moral terms. Why international law matters today. International law is more relevant than ever. It holds war criminals accountable. It regulates climate change agreements like the Paris Accord. It shapes trade deals between countries. It ensures the protection of human rights globally. It governs the laws of the sea, air, cyberspace, and even outer space. In a world of pandemics, global conflicts, and digital borders, international law is the legal glue that holds global cooperation together. What's next? Whether you're studying law, international relations, diplomacy, human rights, or global business, understanding international law gives you the tools to see the bigger picture. In our upcoming videos, we'll explore human rights law, refugee law, laws of war, international courts, and much more. This is the Learning Studio, and you're watching the Law Series, where law meets the world.